Hey everyone, just wanted to record a quick little amendment to today's video. Actual video is going to start in a second, but just have to apologize for the audio in some of it. My neighbor was whippersnipping next door, and I have these cool little lapel mics that are freaking amazing. They are so good that they will cut out all background noise and only pick up my voice when I'm talking and essentially mute when I am not talking. As a result of that, there are sections of this video the audio is absolutely janky because whilst I'm not talking, it's dead quiet. Then as soon as I start talking, it picks up my voice plus my neighbor's whippersnipper at the same time and just sounds absolutely horrible. Unfortunately, that is the perils of working and recording in your home garage with neighbors that are literally 2 meters away. Yeah, I'm kind of crunched for time, so I was going to try and record the video at a different time to avoid that, but unfortunately I was kind of crunched with time, needing to get the car done and didn't have a choice, so I had to kind of record the video as is. So do apologize, the video is, the audio in part of the video is a bit janky, but you get the idea anyway. So I hope you enjoy. Video coming right now. Hey everyone, welcome back. So what we're going to be doing today is taking off the front wheels. So post last wet pen event, there's a few little bits and pieces I wanted to just check. A few little things that kind of happened that I just want to double check, make sure there's nothing massively wrong. It's just purely just a setup thing. So I've sort of mentioned in the last videos about scrubbing wheels and that sort of stuff. So what we're doing today is we're taking off well, I've done the backs already. There wasn't much to do in there. It was just double checking it was tight, basically. There was a few little rattles, which I think is just a panhard rod. I think just needed the bushings in that. But there's nothing there that's loose, nothing that kind of looks out of the ordinary. No scrubbing, rear tires all look good, so no issues there. Fronts, however, the passenger side I have already done, but I'm just doing the front driver side now. There was scrubbing on the front passenger side, which I have mentioned, put videos and photos and stuff up about that before. Basically, I'm taking it off, Loctiting the fuck out of the coilover attachment bolts where they go under the knuckle, just to make sure everything's all not going to move on either the front or the passenger or the driver's side. Just double checking everything. I haven't taken this off yet since, so we'll see how it's going. I'm also taking the inner guards off because I have got a guard roller coming that I am going to roll the front guards specifically. I will get around to the rears as well, but as long as the fronts are done for the next event, we're going to be laughing. Because that's one that needs a little bit more clearance than the back. The backs have got plenty of clearance. I will do it just so I've got the backs done as well. Whether I pull them out or not, I don't know. They're not too bad. It's literally just that lips catching on the tyre a little bit. Most on the passenger side, but the next wet pen event, we're actually going the opposite direction, so it will probably be the driver's side that grabs. So I'm taking the inner guards off, which is, I've taken the one on the passenger side, as I already said. That's a mission and a half to get those things off. I will trim them. I need to get some new clips because all the clips on the outside here are all still good. Most of the sort of screw-ins. They've got little plastic, I don't even know what the fuck you call them. They used to be called aeroplane clips and stuff. Little plastic clips that you basically push in and then lock it into place. That's what holds the inner side of the guard on. All the ones on the passenger side have basically perished. I've tried to undo them and they're all just old plastic that's just brittle and stripped. So I have to order a bunch of those so I can trim the guard down where I've rolled it. Obviously I can't attach it back on, but I still want the guard to stop shit splashing up into here and try and reduce as much crap getting up in here as I can. So I know I've seen them before on Amazon. You can get a whole bunch of, like, just a box of multi-size ones. I'm going to get one of those because I will use them for other stuff through the car anyway. Get a bunch of those so I can clip the guard back on and just trim the section I need. So basically trimming from, I'm not sure if you can see, I'll have to roll basically from here to here. So I have to trim a bit of guard inside there. And then, yeah, it's going to let me roll that little lip under there up, flatten this out a little bit, make it a little bit better. If it does scrub, it's not going to tear tires. I'm going to pull guards. It's literally just going to rub on a bit of rounded steel. Yeah, we'll get that done. Get this off, tighten everything up, get the guard off. I'll put the wheel back on for the minute when the guard roller is getting everything prepped. Basically, so as soon as the fender roller, guard roller, whatever you're going to call it, turns up, I can basically just jack the front up, take the wheels off, roll them, done. Try and cut as much time as I can down. So yeah, that's right. Let's get stuck into it. Okay, so my neighbour's whippersnipping, so you're probably not going to hear my voice over the top of this much. So everything's tight, Loctite at the bottom of the coilover, where the coilover attaches to the knuckle. Loctite of that, pushed it back in, as you might have seen in the video. It's got about 3, maybe 4 mils of adjustment, which there on the bottom of the knuckle, when you sort of extrapolate that out to here, gives you a good couple of degrees of camber adjustment, from basically straight to sort of about 3 degrees, I think, total, like across the two, sort of 1.5 degrees each side, which is more than enough for what I need. Looks cool, does the job when it's on the track as well. Other than that, coilovers all look good. Nothing's no issues, nothing's sort of come off, or no brake line leaks, anything like that. Not sure how much you're going to hear me over my lovely neighbour's whippersnipper. The perils of recording at home in your garage. Other than that, everything looks good. So now on to removing the inner guard cover. So this is what I mean by the clips that are breaking. So that's supposed to try and do this one-handed. That's supposed to sit in there like that. Unfortunately, just due to age, they just you try and screw this out and it just strips out. Like the plastic's just gone. It's too old and brittle. So you can buy, as I said, you can buy these. I've never seen packets of them on eBay and Amazon and shit, just multi-select size, bulk buy, whatever. So I'm gonna have to get a bunch of those because that's what holds the inner side of the fender guard in. So yeah, get a whole bunch of those because it's the only way of getting them off is just getting a screwdriver and prying them off until they snap. So yeah, not fun, but here's what it is. Okay, so guards are off. Everything's been tightened up and Loctited in. I'll show you in here. So you can see the inner guard's off. So the inner guard protects basically all this kind of stuff here. So it sits. You can kind of see the little holes here where the clips went. It sits. You can actually kind of see the dirt line where it was, to be honest. It sort of sits in this far. Covers all the way out here. So this is a lip I've got to roll here. This little bit here, so this will be basically squished flat. So it basically hugs the inside there, so it basically folds that over, it does like a complete 180, folds that over so it's a nice smooth edge. Rolls down to here, so I can roll right down to that point there, and right down to, you can see it in the light, that point there. So all this is going to get rolled down. You can see up in the guards, you might be able to see up in the guards, there is one rust spot that I've noticed. It's going to be too hard to see. There is one rust spot I noticed. There's a seal up there that's renowned. that basically runs down here. There's a seal inside there that sort of runs down. It's renowned for. That looks like it's already been done. Oh, he did that. I knew he'd done that. I knew he'd already done that, but there is another little seal that kind of runs horizontally that I need to get fixed up. And there's a little bit of surface rust on that. It could have just been deterioration over time. It seems to have gotten it. But yeah, other than that, everything else looks nice and healthy. All the panels inside look all good. Yeah, now just whack this tyre back on, wait for the guard roller to turn up, roll these guards out, put it all back together, and we're good to go. So don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, do all those sort of bits and pieces. Make sure you turn notifications on so you know whenever I'm posting new videos. Want to get a lot more of this sort of content up again. I know I've been doing a lot of just straight me talking to camera videos. I do want to do a lot of more of this kind of hands-on tools, watching me work on the car. There are a lot of things I want to do on here now in terms of bodywork and just kind of aesthetic stuff. Performance-wise, it's kind of where I want it to be. I can take it out drifting, I can do the wet pan. Potentially going to try, there's a wet figure 8 coming up fairly soon. Potentially going to try that. The ticket's not that much more in terms of cost, so I kind of like, fuck it, why not? At least give it a shot, see how the car goes on there. I'm not sure how well it'd go on a dry track. I think it might be a little bit underpowered, but we'll see. Power-wise, it's kind of where I want it for the minute. So now it's all about just straightening it up, fixing up the rust, fixing up spots. There's a little few body panel bits and pieces here and there in terms of rust that I want to get rid of. So that's kind of where I'm working on. The more I look at the car and the more I look at it in detail, the more I can see how shit the paint job is on it. I know it was never a good paint job. The guy did just a in the barn closed door respray. I mean, even just looking at it here, I can see patches all down the side that just horrible. I am going to cut and polish the car and give it a wax anyway, just to kind of brighten it up as much as I can, give it a bit more protection as well. But outside of that, there's going to be a lot more hands-on stuff. I've got all the stuff here to build up speaker boxes for the 6x9s to go on the back parcel tray, so I'm going to do a video on that. Just little bits and pieces here and there as I go through and just tidy it up in general. I'm going to get out to a lot more shows and stuff as well, so I'm going to start doing some videos while I'm at shows, both just going out to check out the cars, but also there's a few things I want to enter this into, which is why I want to clean it up a little bit as well. Clean up things in the engine bay, wiring, stuff like that. So I'm hoping you enjoy the videos, loving having along for the ride, and hell, I'm enjoying recording it. That's the whole reason I do this, just for myself, basically. Kind of just record my own memories as I go and have something to look back at when I'm 60 and laugh at how shitty this was when I first started and to where it is in 5, 10, 15, even a year's time. Yeah, take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do all the notifications and shit so I don't miss out when I post the videos up. Some exciting videos coming up because I've got some really cool ideas, some new stuff I'm getting done, some merch and bits and pieces. So stay tuned and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.